Hi everybody, it's Anne here from positivelypapercraft.co.uk and welcome back to another tutorial. Now today I've got a box that I'm really pleased with, and I actually think it looks pretty real, to be honest. I wouldn't have any qualms about having this displayed somewhere in my house, because I do think it looks like a real wood box, and I kind of had it in my head what I wanted it to look like. And I'm really pleased with the way it turned out, and I think you'll agree it does look pretty realistic. And it's just using the Wood Textures Designer Series paper and some basic black card. Now it's all reinforced as well. Oh, I had put some receipts in there. Yeah, it's reinforced, so it's all seamless inside as well, and it has this lip piece which stops it from just collapsing in on itself. That's just a little embellishment that I had lying around, and I thought it was really nice to do this kind of design on the top. And I also think it would be great for a meal. You could maybe put something nice in there for a man, or you could just even use it to store stuff in, because it's really sturdy and I love it. And it roughly measures 3 inches by 6 inches, and it's 2.5 inches deep. Okay, so it's a nice good size and it's really strong. So we're going to make that today. And this copper heat embossing here is from the stamp set, which is Background Bits, and it's that one there, which is a hostess set. So if you spend £150 you can earn a hostess stamp set for free. Of course you don't have to pick that, you can pick something else, but that's where I got that from. We're going to do it in different colours but the same style of box. So I'm going to do this one in early espresso card, and this is the wood that I'm using from the Wood Textures. Okay, and I thought instead of heat embossing we would stick some of these fancy little die cuts on. Again, I've cut them out in copper foil, and they are from the Flourish Thinlits, which it's just that one there and then the large flower there. And again, I've got some more of these. I think I might have picked them up from the pound shop, but I'm going to use one of them, I think, to just act as like a little handle. So to make the box, you're going to need the lid and the base are exactly the same. So you need 2 pieces of card which both measure 11 inches by 6 3/4. You need a piece which is 11.5 by 3 inches, and this is to create that lip inside. You need a piece which is 5 7/8 by 2.5, and a piece which is 5 7/8 by 2 7/8. So, and I'll explain the size of the DSP when we get there. So these are both the same. They're going to be scored and cut in exactly the same way. So we'll take one of them, and all we're going to do is we're going to score at 1 1/4 and 2.5 inches on 3 sides. Okay, so I'm starting with the long side, so I've got 1 1/4 inches and 2.5, and I'm going to turn it to the short side again, 1 1/4, 2.5, to the long side again, 1 1/4, 2.5, and then the last short side we're only going to score at 1 1/4. So you should end up with that. Okay, same for this one. 1 1/4, 2 1/2. And then the last one, just 1 1/4, and that's on the short side, the last one at 1 1/4. Now take the large piece, which is 11 1/2 by 3 inches, okay, and what we're going to do with that is we're going to score the short side at 1 1/2 inches, and then we're going to score the long side. We're going to need the other trimmer for that actually, so forget that for now. And I think, and then we need the piece which is 5 7/8 by 2 1/2, which is this one, and we're going to score the short side at 1 1/4, and that's going to join the lid and the base together. Okay, so I'm only going to do one of these on camera because you just do the other one exactly the same. It'll just save a little bit of time, that's all. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get my scissors. Oh, just use the big ones. And where we've got 4 squares, we're going to just snip up there. And we're going to cut away the 2 end squares, so we only have that left. And then we're going to remove this end square, and we're going to take a little notch out of there and also there, and I've already notched them too. So again, just cut right up here, remove the actual score lines as well. Okay, and then turn it round, and we've got 2 boxes in these ones. We are just going to cut up here and up here, and we're going to remove this end square as well. Okay, so that is what you should have left. And then, well, I might as well just do the other one as well, because we're going to stick our paper on in a minute. Okay. So one will be the top, one will be the bottom, it doesn't really matter which, but just know that the one score line, because we've got 2 sections here which will be reinforced, the one score line will be the back of the box. Same with the lid, this will be the back of the box, okay? So it will fold up like this. So I know that on these 2 pieces here, is it? No, it's not 2 pieces. On this 1 piece here, we're going to need some paper, because I'm just going to say that this is going to be the bottom. So you will need 4 little pieces, because you've got 2 for each piece, that measure 1 1/8 by 2 7/8, and they just go on there like that. Okay, and then we also need a piece on the bottom, so we need a long piece here, which is 1 1/8 by 5 7/8, and that is just going to go straight along there. Okay, and then you'll do the same for the other one, and we're just going to join this bottom one together. So we need some glue on these tabs, also some on the side here. You don't need any on this bit here. Some on here, and you also need some on here, and it will be the same for the other piece as well. So I'm going to start and glue this together. And that is the base of my box done. I'm just going to snip that little bit of card off there. Okay, so that is the base done, and then we're going to stick the DSP again on here. Alright, so that's that bit done, which will be the top. And what I've done to create this effect was I've got a piece of DSP which is 5 5/8 by 2 5/8, and that is going to go on this piece of card here, which is 5 7/8 by 2 7/8. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the trimmer and I'm just going to kind of cut it in like random ways really, so whatever way you fancy. Okay, and I know that it'll go back together and it will stick on the piece of card, so what I do is just pop it, kind of just to keep us right, pop it back on, and then I know that it's going to go together, and then I just leave a gap and glue it back together. Okay, so I've got both of the boxes together now, and I've put the DSP on all the sides, and I carried on and cut that and then just glued it onto the Early Espresso card, the base. So what we're going to do now is put the little lip piece in that we need to stop the box from falling in. So I said it measures 3 by 11.5, and I've scored the short side at 1.5. And then with the trimmer I'm going to score the long side at 2 13/16, which is the one just before the 2 7/8. And then I'm going to score 8 5/8. And I'm just going to fold and burnish it. And that should just fit in there like that, okay, and we will glue it to the box. So first off, I'm going to glue it, stick it together. So I'm just going to use some double-sided tape. Together. Okay, and that's going to go in there. So I want some tape also along the bottom of here. And we're going to stick this in here, just press it right up like that, and then also here. And you can run your bone folder along. Okay, so there's our little lip inside, and then we're going to join our two boxes together. So this is going to get glued into there. So I'm just going to put tape on, I think, just a couple of bits of tape along. And that is going to go just down inside the base. Just stick that down. Okay, so you should have it like that. And then other bit, make sure it's just on the bit that isn't reinforced. That is going to go just into there like that. So you can peel the tape off here. And that is going to get pressed all the way to the top. And then if you just press it back like that, make sure it goes right to the back. And that will just stop it from collapsing in on itself. And then I'm going to put some glue on here, and this is going to go on the top of our box like that. Okay, and that's coming together now. Really nice. I really like this box. And then those little pieces that I cut out from the Flourishing Thinlits, I'm going to put this one just along the front, and then I've just trimmed the two little side pieces down, and I've just got I've got my silicone mat and a sponge, and I'm just going to put a bit of glue on and just put that on there, and I'm just going to pick a bit of the glue up on the sponge, and I'm just going to dab it along here. Okay, and then all that's left to do is I'm going to pick, I might just use this little flower one here. And I'm just going to punch a hole with my 1/8 of an inch hole punch. Kind of just try and get it in the middle. Okay, then that is going to go just through here, like that, and I think that looks absolutely beautiful. And then also what I might do as well is the little flower that I cut out, I might just pop that on the top of the box. I'm just going to put some of this glue on, and then I'm going to just pop that in the middle. Like that, and then there is the one that I made originally, and then there is the one that I've just done in the darker wood. So I think they both look just as nice, so I hope you'll have a go at making them, because I just think they look so realistic as well, and they're really strong. So all the info will be on my blog. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.